Joseph's story begins not with swords, battles, or conquests, but with fashion. Yes, fashion. His father Jacob gives him a dazzling coat of many colors. Picture this. While his brothers are out sweating in the fields, covered in sheep fur and dust, Joseph strolls in with a rainbow robe looking like he just walked off the runway. To his brothers, he isn't a sibling, he's a walking reminder that dad plays favorites. And nothing burns brothers faster than favoritism. But Joseph doesn't make things easier. Instead of laying low, he becomes a one-man dream machine. First dream, his brother's sheaves of wheat bow down to his. Second dream, the sun, moon, and 11 stars bow before him. He doesn't keep this to himself, oh no, he brags. Imagine announcing at breakfast, "Good news, everyone. Someday you'll all bow to me." If looks could kill, Joseph wouldn't have survived that morning. The brothers snap. While tending sheep, they plot. Here comes the dreamer. Let's teach him a lesson. They toss him into a dry pit, debating whether to leave him for dead. But just in time, a caravan of traders passes. They sell Joseph for silver coins, shrugging as if he's just extra baggage. Then, to break Jacob's heart, they dip Joseph's fancy coat in goat's blood, delivering it home like some twisted Amazon package. Meanwhile, Joseph trudges behind camels toward Egypt. No robe, no family, no freedom. Yet, unknown to him, the journey to greatness has just begun. His brothers think they've buried his destiny, but in reality, they've just planted it. Humor highlight? Joseph becomes the earliest spoiled sibling gets humbled plotline, proving family drama is the oldest drama of all.
Egypt welcomes Joseph not with parades, but with shackles. He's sold into the household of Potiphar, a wealthy officer. Still, Joseph rises fast soon. He's running the whole estate. Hard work, brains, and charisma turn him from servant to supervisor. Potiphar hardly worries about anything with Joseph in charge, until Mrs. Potiphar notices Joseph's good looks. Cue the soap opera music. She makes her move. Joseph refuses repeatedly. One day, she grabs his cloak, demanding he stay. Joseph dashes out so fast he leaves the cloak in her hands, the biblical version of ghosting. But her bruised ego spins the story differently. She accuses Joseph of trying to seduce her. Potiphar, furious, throws him in prison. Once again, Joseph's clothes get him into trouble first. A coat, now a cloak. In prison, Joseph shines yet again. The warden trusts him with responsibilities, and prisoners seek him out. 2 inmates, a baker, and a cupbearer have puzzling dreams. Joseph interprets them flawlessly. The cupbearer will be restored to service. The baker will meet a less cheerful end. The predictions come true. Joseph asks the cupbearer to remember him when he's free. But guess what? The man forgets. Joseph is left to rot. Here lies the irony. Joseph's gift is opening doors for others, while his own door stays shut. Yet behind the bars, the dreamer still believes in his destiny. Years later, Pharaoh has nightmares, skinny cows devouring fat cows, scorched grains swallowing healthy stalks. None of his magicians can explain. Suddenly, the cupbearer remembers Joseph. About time, Joseph is hauled from prison, hastily shaved and dressed. Standing before Pharaoh, Joseph confidently interprets, 7 years of abundance will be followed by 7 years of famine. The solution? Save food now or starve later. Pharaoh, impressed, declares, "Who else has wisdom like this? You're in charge!" Just like that, Joseph goes from prisoner to prime minister. The man who once fetched water in chains now oversees Egypt's economy. He organizes massive storehouses, preparing Egypt like a survivalist before the apocalypse. Sure enough, famine strikes. Egypt thrives while neighboring lands starve. Guess who shows up for grain? Joseph's brothers. They bow before him, dreams fulfilled. Yet, they don't recognize their long-lost sibling in royal robes. Joseph, however, recognizes them instantly. Cue dramatic tension. Instead of revealing himself, Joseph plays detective. He tests their honesty, their loyalty, even their remorse. He frames one brother, accuses them of spying, and demands they bring Benjamin, the youngest. Through it all, Joseph sees something new, guilt and humility. The tension peaks when the brothers return with Benjamin. Joseph, unable to hold back, sets up one last test, framing Benjamin with a silver cup. But Judah, once cold-hearted, offers to take Benjamin's place. That's the breakthrough proof they've changed. Overcome, Joseph breaks down. He orders everyone out except his brothers, then reveals, "I am Joseph!" Silence. You could hear a pin drop. The brothers freeze, probably rehearsing excuses in their heads. But instead of punishment, Joseph bursts into tears and embraces them. His sobs echo so loudly across the palace that Pharaoh hears. Joseph explains, "You meant it for harm, but God meant it for good to save lives." Forgiveness replaces revenge. He brings his entire family to Egypt, securing their survival. From pit to prison to palace, Joseph's journey proves destiny can't be stopped by betrayal, lies, or famine.